Mr. Cook, you have a question for Ms. Oleszek, please.
Ms. Oleszek, a week or so ago we had a meeting of our Wakefield, Northern Virginia Community College community group to talk, and we meet regularly to talk about issues in that part of the district, and you weren't present. I chair the West Campus Connector Advisory Group, which is a citizens committee working with George Mason and the city of Fairfax and the county on a road project at Braddock and 123. We've had a series of public meetings. We had a big public meeting a couple weeks ago to get citizen input on that road, and you weren't there. We had an annual meeting of our community pools a week ago so that we can learn from each other about the challenges of our community pools, and you weren't there. We have monthly meetings of the Braddock District Council, which is our organization of civic and homeowners associations, and you've only come to one in my 2.5 years as supervisor. In fact, that's the only community meeting I've ever seen you at in my 2.5 years as being a supervisor. If you haven't come to community meetings as a candidate, how can these folks believe you'll come to their meetings as a supervisor? And if you don't come to those meetings, how are you going to serve our neighborhoods?
Well, Mr. Cook, I have to tell you that you asked the wrong question. It's the wrong question for a reason that you may not even understand. And yet, you have persisted with this question the entire campaign. At the end of my campaign for the state senate, my sister contracted cancer. And I had spent 2.5 years caring for her until she recently died. Now, I have been active in Braddock for decades. The fact that my sister was ill and was dying took me away from your meetings, and at the moment, my aunt is in the same boat. You know what? That is so unfair and so unkind. There's nothing else I can say to you except that my first duty, as is yours, is to your family, particularly those who are about to die.